No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out at 25, no attempt at a return. So Oregon's offense will have the ball first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Bring in the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Give to the running back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got the quick pass. Touchdown Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his spot. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So USC's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over.
Hits the afterburners. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Wide open downfield. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Throwing right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the field goal unit is on the field. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes with the return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Ducks are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They want to run it left here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. The give on the option. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
To the air on second down. The sure hands, it's Jamison. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got him still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll sneak it.
Well, they better not try to say I'm offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
And the defense was anxious to get off the ball quickly. Instead, it's just a little bit closer for the offense. Try to barge their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3. Get it. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oregon. Great job by the back on the option. You know they love their track at Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that.
They just trying to run the same fucking play on me.
I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And there he goes. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ducks! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to North Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Mayo. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Connor. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Connor. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's caught downfield. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
They ain't letting y'all get shit in here.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring game.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it at the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Meyer. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Ducks will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Scrambling away. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's reeled in. It's Jamison. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping he can be the next great one at USC. When you see throws like that, it gives you the hope that maybe, you know what, he might just be.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using the quick game. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Meyer. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside give.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Got enough for the 1st. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He wants to take the top off. Brings it in down the left side. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just...
Touchdown, Trojans! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The give to the back. Got room to work. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just
oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On target. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Hauls it in. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Wants to keep it in the air.
Hold him.
Here's a heat. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Holding defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on.
What the fuck was holding?
Penalty will give this offense a first down. The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And
give me that.
One is picked up in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Bro.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The RPO, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This one's complete. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And get him in the game.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got it on the move. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the air. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown!
I'm gonna get him one, man.
And they take it in for 6 more points. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Loss of 2. 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oregon.
I don't like that shit.
After this, it'll be a wrap. He wants to change this route. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They're able to make the stop with a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one.
Throw a little bomb late.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I just don't understand why my guy ain't in the Heisman race. Our running back ain't in the Heisman race. That's crazy why my guy not in the Heisman race. What these guys got? He got 99 speed. My guy ain't got that. He got 1,300 yards on 159. He got 1,200 yards, 175, 20 rushing touchdowns, 23 rushing touchdowns. I know my guy got better stats than that. My guy got 129 carries for 1,000 yards, 18 rushing touchdowns, 400 yards receiving. Why my guy ain't in the fucking mix? The fuck?